Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna talk about 6.1. So first of all, thanks to everybody who subscribed my channel. So we have reached 100 subscribers and really thanks a lot. And it's just 3 months and we've completed 100 subscribers. So it's a really good news. Anyways, back to the video. Today we're going to discuss about 6.1. So basically there are 3 weapons to break down 6.1. First is willpower mastery. It basically heals your health, heals your champion if there's a new kind of debuff placed on that attacker. So it's pretty good mastery to have, and you should have willpower mastery. And second weapon is intercept. Intercept can be really helpful at many places like save point 3, 1.3, ghost wars, 6.1.4, close encounters, 6.1, no retreat, and maybe the bosses in 6.1.5 and 6.1.6, because crossbones with shock debuffs you can struggle a lot more after buff and send less stamina in you. So first we have 6.1 easy path. Go to Joe, take Joe fixin, and after that it's basically up to you. If you can counter Modo, then go to the Modo path. I couldn't counter Modo, so I took the rocket weapon path, but there was the challenge Domino. So Domino was a challenge which pretty much like when I completed first, I ended up spending some units. So there's a no retreat node which basically takes the damage back. Now if you want, or if you have, you can take a health boost with this quest, which can be pretty helpful because it enhances your health. And as the note says, it basically deals 200% of the defender's attack, not our health. So it basically increases your health and it can be easy. So best chance for this quest are maybe like Ronin with fast animations. Venom can be good because he can travel a lot with. Just remember that don't dash back twice, and then after that it can change you. But if in case you dash back twice, you can freely dash back after that. Now see, I'm trying to put him back to the corner, and look at that. I'm not trying to be hyper here. I'm just trying to be calm, and look, we didn't take any regen damage till now, and then we've started dealing a lot more damage to him, which is pretty good, to be honest. So we're gonna wait. Now here I started taking regen damage, which is pretty bad, of course. Anyone doesn't want to take regen damage back, but we didn't lose much health. Of course, the health loss was basically block damage taken by block, nothing else. So we ended up the fight pretty easily. Now this is easy. So Ronin can be pretty good for this quest. If you have Venom, you can just try him. Now let's just about 6.1.2, and then 6.1.2 is pretty simple except the boss section. Like you have a Sentinel, Biohazard Sentinel, which are pretty bad. If you don't have Magneto, of course, or if you don't have Corvus, it can be really big problem. Medusa can work, but before you armor shatter the opponent, You basically take that bleed damage, which is pretty not good. And we also have modes like special, common, combo party. Now, special delivery. Special delivery. It basically grants 15 combo charges. Each landed basic attack decreases the combo charge by 1, and launching a special attack will reset the charges. So basically, like as soon you can try for a 15 hit combo. First take 5 hits, block, take another 5 hits, then if it's something like if the opponent takes special attack, just takes it back, and then come back, do a 5 hit combo again. But as soon as you launch your last hit, perfect timing, launch a special attack, and you won't get the DJ damage. Basically, it can grant you more power, more health reduction, and that's it. So it's pretty easy. You just need to have the great timing. That's all. So for Ultron, you can take maybe Corvus, Medusa. Medusa can be good, or you can take Arcus, but Arcus is not as good as Medusa because Medusa is the basic version of Arcus and old is gold, as we say. So basically Medusa can be really helpful. I used the combo of Medusa and Max because I don't have a 5-star Corvus, and I don't even hope of getting one. Because I have got command most of the times in the crystal openings. Like 6.1.3 long hits relationship. Now here at the boss, intercept skill is required, and willpower mastery is really important because you can heal your power with it, which is pretty much an advantage yours. So I took the Ultron path, the Age of Ultron path, Age of Ultron 1. I took from there I went normal. I took the whole path because it was easy. The route can be a little challenging, I will agree, because of weakness, because it did reduce your damage and it can be harmful, but the rest is easy. And now there's one more thing. If this thing wasn't a challenge for me. The challenge for me wasn't thing. It was actually root and I forgot. Root and somewhere Black Panther also because of that reflex stun challenge. And the node was my biggest defender. So here you need intercept because limber. This is very important for you. So no special demo required here, of course. Now let's discuss about 6.1.4. Now 6.1.4, it's pretty easy. The node can be a little tough, close encounters, but here you need to use the same strategy, exactly same strategy you used in Act 6.1.1. Because the reason is and wait. Okay, I agree that the internet wasn't working really well. So just saw the network and it was off, so I just switched it on. Now, hopefully this time will go after time. Till then we can discuss some things. So I forgot to tell you the third weapon through this, and it is unit man strategy. Unit man strategy, yes, you need to have units, of course, because nobody is perfect, and at some places we might require units, because There are places like if you don't have a perfect counter, you might require units, of course. And network again. Network again. What is happening? Okay, let's leave that. So units are very important. So let me discuss about units. So for units, I would say for Act 5, you need to basically have a backup of 200 units. 200 to 400 units for Act 5. Because Act 5 is easy. That I discussed in my last part, the first and the last part I discussed. So part number 1. So 205 to 400 units for Act 5. For Act 6, I would say, if you're not good at game, like you can't parry well and all that stuff, and you're basically dependent on unit man strategy, then you can just go for a bag of like 600 to infinite number of units, because it's unit man strategy. And now, if you are average at this game, so basically you can take 400 to 600. 400 to 600 would be good, at least enough. So, and basically if you are average, one thing that really matters to you is the AI. If the AI is too aggressive, you might end up spending more units than average, because it's obvious AI is aggressive and you need to counter it. But if you're enough smart to counter the aggressive AI, then it's basically 400 to 600 for an average play. Now, if you are absolutely perfect at MCOC, you can take, maybe you should have at least 0 to 400 units. 0 I would say 100 to 400 units. Because anyway, we can require units, like it can be either revives, it can be either some grinding stuff and all. It can even be some potions and all. So, we're back with the internet. And now, that was about units. Now let's discuss about Act 6.1.4. So for it, take the Phoenix path. Of course, straight away from the portal. And go from the portal, don't take the Rhino path, because Rhino can be really dangerous. Now, to be honest, that's the only path that can be easy for you. Or even you can take this path if you can just tolerate Venom. And Venom the Duck is easy, I wouldn't say. If you can tolerate Venom the Duck, you can even tolerate. If you can even tolerate the Onlu, then go for the path. But if you can't tolerate Rhino or any one of them, just go to the default. Take the portal before. So that's about 6.1. We have close encounters. So close encounters basically requires the same strategy as 6.1 intercept. But the best part is you can have as many number of dashes as possible. So let's discuss the champs in this part. We have Phoenix. So for Phoenix, don't try Dexing SP1. Just take it on your block, because you're already healing. Like I have Venom and she gains Fury, so it's pretty obvious I will use Venom. Wolverine, I might have used, I'm not sure, I might have used Magneto for Wolverine because of heal reversal, or for Sabretooth I might have used Archangel. I'm not sure, but Archangel can be good for Sabretooth. And then we have Willowton. You can use Magneto if you have otherwise any other charm. Or for Wolverine, you can take any heal reversal damage with a strong heal reversal. That can be easy now. And at last we have Suburbs. Short Hood can be easy. Hood is easy. Just Dex to first. Don't Dex, just draw to first SP, and from there take to the boss. And we have force of will, inventory ability, accuracy, reduction, passive of duration. You have limber. So limber can be easy, but don't just parry. It can be harmful. Enhance special one. Just don't stand near him when he's taking SP1, and you're fine. Just taking the champ with that doesn't depend on buffs much and debuffs much. Maybe average, so you can take either eye health. The health doesn't depend on any of them. He has passives, like the rage passives, which I even consider as a buff. I don't know what they're considered, maybe they're considered passives. So it can be pretty good. 6.1.4 is easy. Now 6.1.5. You have to take the Bane path. Because if you are not going to take the Bane path, that Bane is going to kill you before the poison kills you. Of course, before the poison kills you, the Bane is going to kill you. So take the path which has a Bane node. You can take the superior Iron Man path. I don't know why he's even superior. Because like he has the same special attacks, the same animation, and you're considering it superior, huh? Like seriously, Kabam? I hope Kabam isn't joking anymore, because they haven't been joking. So we do have to take this path. So path has just one node, with the local node is power struggle. The attacker can gain power to unify fight through normal means. So basically you just have to utilize your hit such way that the opponent completes a bar of power within your combo, not after your combo, because there are some issues like I have experienced it. When the opponent gained power after the combo, and when I launched my LSP, it blocked it, and which caused a lot of problem to me. From there, we have Sabertooth. So Sabertooth you can use any universal champion, because Archangel won't work. For Falcon you can take Archangel. You can take Archangel or anyone else, because he's stun immune, and Archangel can basically depend on any attack. Now Venom is easy. I countered Venom with Venom. We have Viger on She-Hulk. For Viger, you can either take a strong universal champ like She-Hulk only, or Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man not. Either Yellow Jacket or anyone else with a slow debuff. You can also take a Void. Now, Old Man Logan just has a stamina immunity, so you have to be aware. Just don't get hit by the special attack. From there you can take to Winter Soldier. For Winter Soldier I would say you can take Archangel. Now after that we go to the boss. The boss is a challenge. 6.1.5 was a challenge for me, because the AI was aggressive first of all. And for Crossbones I used Medusa. The reason is Medusa is poison immune first of all, but if you have any champ like AA with the I forgot the mastery name, who have willpower. Yes, if you have willpower and AA, then you can take Archangel. That can be pretty good. If you have any other champs, it can be helpful. Arc Overload. Archangel can be really helpful here, so it's pretty obvious. You can take Archangel and your boss is done. You can even take Medusa, because if she's rank 4 and anything else. I would not prefer, because I doesn't have that decent damage here because of AI and all. So it can be a little problem with iHulk if you have iHulk. So just don't depend on iHulk much. Now 6.1.6. If we discuss about 6.1.6, the patch is practically easy. You just need to have an armor up jump like Warlock, Guardian, and Venom. Of course, I use Venom, and it can be really easy. So I took the I need to see for that. I just took the normal path, which is being taken like the first jump was Moon Knight. Yes, I remember now. It was Moon Knight. So Hurt Locker, basic attack with the same special attack can't be used twice here. So I took Havoc from here. From there I went to Heimdall. From Heimdall, to be honest, I first tried going for Dormammu, but then I realized Caustic Temper, Split Atom, Force of Will. Additionally, if the attacker has no active fury buffs, the defender takes 90% less damage, and that was so bad. I ended up from there. I just quit the quiz and just entered again. Now, so after that I took the Wolverine X-23 path, and Vigorous Assault is a challenge throughout the quiz because almost every champion has heal due to arc overload, and it can be challenging. So there are particular champions. For the first 2 medals you can take Magneto. For the last 2 you can again take Magneto. That would work. Angel Eyes even a metal, so you can take Magneto. So healing reversed, healing abilities can't be reversed. They would be prevented from healing, so it's pretty good. Not pretty good because you can't heal reverse. Root can be challenging because you have Mystic Ward enemies. Nullify effects have a 80% chance to fail. You can't heal your health back. That's a big challenge. Now for Sentinel, let's talk about Sentinel first of all. Sentinel, if we talk, is like the Sentinel. I would say use Cosmic Chant like Corvus Glaive, but Corvus Glaive won't help because of neither chant can activate buffs or debuffs or first 30 seconds. You can use Medusa. Just try to skip first 30 seconds as soon as possible. Corner the opponent till then, and just try to manage your things. And it can be pretty easy. You just have to get some SPs for the starting of the fight, and the rest is easy. From there, just manage to have your SP1 with Medusa, and it can be easy with Medusa, of course. I wouldn't prefer Magneto here because standing unit is there, you can't gain progress that often. So Medusa can be pretty good for this quest, I would say. Especially for Sentinel boss, I use Medusa, and it can take a little units because it can be dangerous. It can take a little units, but the rest is easy. So that was all for the Cavalier guide. We're done with part 2, and again, thanks for 100 subscribers, and that was all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel and stay safe.